camera cut off. I got a little hasty. Almost thought it wasn't gonna work. So, yeah, it's gonna be long, but I'm happy to be outside. I'm happy to have this mock conversation, whatever this is. So, there's like life, direction, vectors, the conversation, having the conversation about antinatalism, about suffering, about consciousness, and yeah, I think it's good. It's good to think about that. It is good. Okay? For those people, I mean, like, yes, we have pain. Okay, let me go there. Let me go there so that let me get back. I want to get back on the majority level, the level where most of you are. You know, we hurt, we have pain, we have these things for reasons. We suffer, we have emotions, we have these things for reasons. They've helped us to acquire more things, and to do it more efficiently. They've helped us to protect ourselves. They've helped us to protect each other. And they've been good so far. But now things are changing. Now, I mean, they've always been changing, obviously. But now we've made a breakthrough. A huge breakthrough. And we can now, it was a breakthrough to get these things, these suffering, feelings, pain, that sort of stuff. It was a breakthrough to get that, because it meant we weren't going to dissolve. We needed to protect, ourselves from anything. It doesn't necessarily have to be other life forms. Sulfuric acid is not out to get you. Fucking fire, just entropy, anything, chemistry, and for the most part, and what's this is even more fucked up, when you see it all as chemistry, and then you say something like, chemistry isn't out to get you. It's true, but it's not true. It's not true when we think of ourselves as separate. Or it is true. It is true. The chemistry. It's not true that chemistry is not out to get us. But it is true that chemistry is out to get us when we see ourselves as separate. So, I hope some of this really helps some of you. And for the ones that are prepared for it, for the ones that feel somehow better, being alone, separating yourselves from others, feeling like a protector of other individuals, I hope this gives you reason to sound the alarm and get your arms up and fight for it. Fight for your individuality. Fight for your suffering. Fight for your emotions. Do it. Fight for your illusions and your imagination and your dreams. all those things that make you feel like you alone are separate. There's so many words. So many words I'd like to have to say all this stuff. And, I hope someday that poets and vocabularists, more educated people. Oh man, you could have gone all the way around here. Dude's out exploring just like I am, but kind of noticed that I was sitting here. Probably chose to get away. You remember that? Just like an hour ago. Get away. Get away, get away, get away. Get out. Get more. And you don't have to bring it back. You don't have to bring it back. Put it to use. Put it to use. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. The whole fucking universe that is not alive right now kind of feels like it's going to waste. And that's a big bother. Anybody who's not bothered by that, you want to talk about being bothered by ultimate questions, ultimate points, ultimate things. How do you not get bothered by that? Right now, Earth. If we took everything from Earth, we could get, I'll be generous. Not, I would say, excuse me. I have calculations, just kind of back of the envelope kind of shit. But what was it? The nitrogen. The nitrogen is a limiting thing when it comes to making humans, and from Earth. And I don't want you to think of this like totally literally, like in some cases, for your imagination and everything. You want to be all MC Escher or whatever. Not Escher. Who was the guy? Giger, he was a good one. Alien. Bones and organic machines and stuff like that. Living spaceships. Yeah, you can imagine the entire planet as nothing but human. Nothing but humans. It could be one giant human. It could be many humans. Many giant humans compared to the humans now. Or it could be, you can go around here. There's a whole path around here. If you're out exploring. I wish I guess. Fine. So where was I? Oh, let me see. Sextillion. There's quadrillion, quintillion, sextillion, septillion. I think, without making our own elements, without like breaking heavier things down into smaller things or fusing, doing the fusion ourselves. I mean, it's possible, and we'll do it eventually when need be. But for now, it's easiest to just use what's available. I would say, say 1 sextillion. 1 sextillion human beings. And that would just be human beings. That would be like taking the earth and using it as a resource and putting it into a factory and then just making humans from it until you're gonna have like leftovers. There's a lot of stuff left over, but it boils down to the nitrogen for us here. you know. And you'd almost think like carbon, right? Because life is carbon. It's so important, and it is really important, but it's not the limiting thing. It's the nitrogen, and you know, it's freely available to us as it is here in the atmosphere. And it's not really, obviously, because it's not very thick. It's not like a liquid or anything. It's the thing as far as making humans from Earth. It's the gold. It's the platinum. It's the diamond that we need. It's not that we need. It's the most precious because it is the most limited of the resources. You know, and I swear I've already said this a dozen times. But probably not. And it should probably be said 7 billion more times. It being humans. The Earth, would it be humans divided by Earth? Earth divided by humans. Earth divided by humans sounds good. But how about humans over Earth? You have 6. Is it 6? It might even be like 80. 82? 81? 81 sextillion? 82 sextillion. I don't know. Well, you could probably, you know, if you're willing to not give the average at present to each, I mean, it's not really necessary. We've been very tiny monkeys for a long time, but we're going to be much bigger. You know, that's just how it works. We're not. I don't think we're going to get smaller. We might get really, really big. You know, as individuals. Descendants of humans, present day, maybe larger than blue whales. It's highly likely that somewhere, if not here on this planet, that will just allow that, will want that. Some will want that. It will be a thing. I like to imagine it. I mean, like, you know, like Godzilla, Cloverfield, King Kong. What do they call those Japanese giant monsters? Yeah, that sort of a thing. You know, or Attack on Titan. It's another one. But yeah, really big humans. Sounds really dumb when it's put that way. It is. But it's fun. It's fun to really think about. And I mean really think about not just as being, but getting there. Always on a weird angle. My shoulder, my back. We're sitting in the chair. Yeah, you should always see it like evolution, like billions of years of a process, you know. Or with technology now, you know, almost like construction of a building. You know, and we'll get to that point where most things, most changes occur that way, where we construct them. You know, where things are intelligently designed rather than evolved. I know, I'm pretty messed up. It's nice to just be able to talk. When I care the most, it's generally when I speak like I don't care. It's just good. It feels good to talk about these things. Things that in a lot of ways I worry. I worry about a lot of things. Religion is a big thing. I fear it for the most part. Not fear like fear, like you fear a tiger, but I dread it. It's like looking at a swamp and being exiled into a swamp maybe, or torture. That's kind of what it's like when it comes to my sort of view, my the way that things are and have been for forever, for as long as life has been around. And you could probably argue just the universe itself has been doing this. It's been doing a dang good job of making us. And then we came along. We're screwing it up. Yeah. People who think they know. People who thought they knew. But didn't quite understand. They were serious. They had their points. And their points are good. The vast majority of them. I have no doubt that every person has had good intentions. Every person. And, you can try and paint, like, whatever, a psychopath or a mentally deficient person, or just, any kind of exception. But you know what I'm talking about. Any person that can have any degree of a conversation, and many that can't. Most, vast majority of humans that you couldn't communicate with because they're just not capable of it. At least language communication like this. Speaking, writing. Yeah, some people. I'm sure they wanted something good, even if it's a juice box in a candy bar. Nice chemistry. Yeah. Chemistry. Desire. Thoughts. Chemistry. I admire people who want to take it a step further. You want to take it into the realm of physics. You want to take it into the realm of quantum mechanics. It might be necessary to fully explain it. I'm sure it won't hurt, as long as you're legitimate about it, and you can see that what really matters, though. Like when you're dealing with planets. Celestial mechanics. You don't really have to go so much into, it's kind of like trying to explain the Earth's orbit around the sun, and then going into talking about how they're creating a dam in China, or even. Chemistry. talking about, I don't know, do you see where I'm going with this? Blow it up, as in magnify. Take chemistry, magnify, zoom in, you get the quantum mechanics, but it's not necessary. It's not that important. Because overall, it's the gravity, of the bodies, and yeah, when I lean a little bit this way, it does change things. Wow, freaking mind blowing. Every time I move, every time I breathe, the orbit of the Earth is adjusted. Or no. If you're willing to say no, it's not important, or it's too insignificant, well, there you go. That's for the most part how I feel we're going to come to realize, quantum mechanics when it comes to the chemistry. That life, the brain, consciousness are all based around. Charges, yeah. There's a happy medium, middle ground. Go there. Well, chemistry is really about electrons anyway. Photosynthesis, sunlight, photons, sharing charges, whatever it is. Amazing. Thoughts like these make me want to just go to a library and just forget about the world for 12 hours. Forget about it. Forget about everything but just that. Get down to it.